Okay, I haven't had a video out since I went back to work with the dump truck. It's been a couple of months. We got a last minute repair here, kind of a big deal. Y'all remember this? Well, I'm not driving it anymore. Here's my new ride. What a peach this thing is. Okay, so what we're gonna do, and this is literally wham bam, thank you ma'am. Tag axle, New York State. They have to steer or track. This one does not. It's straight. This one is. Basically they got kingpins, and when they're down on the ground, they follow the front. We're not taking this one. I have another one in the garage, but I'm going to be ripping this one off tonight. And it's kind of late as far as the day goes. It's almost 6 o'clock. But yeah. This is 1997 Peterbilt 357. Got a new double frame about a year ago, and that was the kicker on making a deal on this unit. So I'm gonna pull it over to the barn and get set up for the teardown, and we'll get more into the truck here in a little bit. Get in here and give you a little startup. Oh, just one stack. Ooh. Alright. This one's got a C12 Caterpillar in it. There's that new double frame. Not a speck of rust. Alright, so what we gotta do, 6 bolts here, a couple back there, and a handful of air lines gotta come off. Gotta take tires off. Looks like we might be able to get that out from under the frame without lifting it up at all. Here's the unit that's going on. Kind of just a run-of-the-mill 20,000-pound steerable tag axle. We got everything out. This is the last bolt here. So that tag axle is officially off. Looks like the suspension still has air in it, so we can hook a chain on and drag this thing out of here. Gonna be close for a drive shaft.
Whoa! Okay. Whoa! You're good, I think. It's like right there. out of the way. Okay. You're good. Still good. So we rehooking that? Alright, well, when you pick it up, you just gotta go slow, because that horn's right there. You're okay. I think it's gonna miss. That tank's gonna hit it though.
What?
Said that tank, as you're lifting it up, is gonna hit those horns. Because it's like right there.
I'm gonna have to take that off then now.
Alright. Tank's coming off. So we got the tank off and we're lifting it up. Why does it seem uneven?
You're alright. Oh, no, that's lifting too much. Like, we need to loosen up. Ratchet a little bit, so it's not lifting so heavily. Okay. Oh, pull. I don't know if it matters how you want it, but. That could help. That's myself.
You're getting pretty, you got like that much space. You might be able to just wiggle it and get the first bolt in. I feel like if we ratcheted the back up, this would come, it would tilt it. Because I think if we can get the back to lift up, it would level it out and you can get that first bolt in.
This actually isn't going too bad.
No, I think it's pretty close.
We're almost here. This just needs to get tipped up in the back. And we should have 3 bolts. That one, and that one that line up. And I'm gonna have to probably drill out some of them. And maybe one of these will line up here, hopefully. But I need a jack right now to jack up the back end of this because the strap just doesn't have it. So
I could do the jack at the same time. Go and lift it back up now just a little bit. It's so close. It's really close now. You see it?
yeah. But I'm looking now. It might be too close to that other axle.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I don't know if we were clear on what was going on when we cut off the last scene there, but it looked like the distance between this axle and here when the tire was on it was going to be too close. So I went over to the other truck and measured it, and it was a little close. So these holes are 2 inches apart. So we just moved this forward 2 inches, and the tire we were using to measure here was 2 inches bigger than the ones that are going to be on it, and that put us right where we needed to be. So we got 2 existing holes lined up on the main part of the frame. I'm going to have to drill both of these on both sides, and a short handful more in here. But it'll work out because the existing holes on the other side still line up with this plate, so I can come through this softer steel rather than drill through the hardened double frame. So that will take a lot of the headache. We have a mag drill that we borrowed that'll let us do this, but it's still such a pain to drill through them double hardened frames. So it's starting to get dark. we've been at this for 3 hours, and I think we're in pretty good shape because we still got 2 days before we have to go back to work. So I'll finish up drilling these holes tomorrow and get the tires on it. Okay, this is where we're at. It's hanging on there on its own. I got it all, well, I got enough bolts in it to hold it in place. I got one more hole to drill right here. I got everything, all the air is plumbed in. Let's see. We got the up bags. This air line right here comes off of this, goes through the bulkhead fitting, comes out, feeds the bags that hold the tag axle up. Same thing on this side. I had to steal that bag off the old truck because that one was missing. Got lucky and it was the same. The old tag axle's over there waiting for a junk pile. It's got the same style, but the mounting part for right here was different. Brakes, got those rerouted. Basically used all the stuff that was on the truck and just kind of rerouted it back to where the new stuff is, because it's all in a little bit different area. Over on the other side, bolts in there. This here is the down bag that holds, you know, put the tag down, carries the weight. I got one bolt in there now. So this doesn't carry any weight when it's up. This is all kind of just hanging out. When the axle is up, these bags are doing all the work. So there's never really any hanging weight on this bag. So after I drill that one hole, I got a sister and a piece of angle iron, drill a hole in it to use that existing hole, and then I'm just going to weld it to this bracket to keep this from shifting. Really, it's all that does. Then I'll take a big wire wheel and clean up that stuff where the old axle was mounted. Tripping over stuff. See, this is where the old axle was mounted way back here, but it was a straight, it didn't turn, right? So the center of it was right here. But the way this one is set up, it had to, the mounting part had to go forward. Okay. Let's go back over to the drill and I'll show you what exactly it is and how it works. Tri-axle dump trucks in my state of New York, at least, have to have double frame. This is a brand new frame on this truck. You can't really see the seam, but it's brand new. And it's good that you can't see the seam, because over the years, rust will get in here and open this up literally that much. So truck frame now, it's hardened, it's double. You ain't gonna hand drill nothing through them frame rails. So what we have, I borrowed this from a guy down the road who's got his own truck shop and a bunch of trucks. This is a Milwaukee brand mag drill, magnetic. This thing right here is a giant magnet. And there's some switches under here. You push a button, it magnet, energizes this. Sticks on there like, man alive, does it stick on there. It's variable speed, so you can run it real slow, and you just in there like that. Take your time. Keep this moving slow. Don't push too hard, especially on your smaller bits. So we got a step bit. Well, we got all these different bits stepping up every size. Here's my, just got this one out of the package because them little ones, they're not very strong. So every step from 1/8 inch to, I think that one's 3/8. Once I get through that, that actually works really well. These here are machinist reamers, 5/8. So when it's done, it has a perfect 5/8 hole. And it's like a cone, so it works its way in there. It's really nice. So, look at this. That there, we call him Sack, because when we got him, he was just sacked out all the time. It's kind of a funny name. We got his brother. Oh, there he is. We call him Rowdy, because, well, he's a rowdy little son of a bitch. Those two guys replaced our orange cat that you may have seen running around in some previous videos, because we got to keep that barn free of mice. Okay, so my plan here for you, I'm going to put the first bit in and get started. It doesn't take very long, and there's a lot of changing bits. It almost takes longer to change the bits than it does to drill the hole. I'll let you watch until I feel like it's annoying. Okay, so probably just run the majority of this hole on film, and then I'll cut to when I switch over to the reamer. And that takes a little bit because it's hogging out a fair amount of material, but I'll let you see how that all works. So now we got her magnetized on there, we got our first bit in there, and that's as good a spot as any. It's just like a hair off of the little dimple I made, but this thing is kind of a pain to get placed with precision. So there's holes here, but they don't line up with any holes in the frame, so I'm just going to make a new hole all the way through. That way it's tight. A fairly slow speed on the RPMs. You don't want to push too hard here, but you have to constantly freshen your lubrication. Here, so I'll just bring you back around when I switch over to the reamer. Okay, I got through all the step up bits, I guess. I got the reamer in there. I'm actually about halfway through with the reamer right now because I forgot to turn the camera back on. But that's good, because I think I can just let you watch from here. That's it. Take your drill bits out before you turn the magnet off, because you'll break them. Because when you stand this thing upright, this goes all the way to the bottom, unless you're holding on to it by itself. Then don't ever unplug this while it's on there, because electricity makes the magnet work, and I wouldn't recommend using it if there's a chance the power might go out. That will screw stuff up too. You get a good hold on it and then push the button. She's a heavy unit. Oh. So I loosened the chuck and then didn't take the bit out. Anyways. Next thing is this brake drum is stuck. There's a couple of nuts holding it on so it doesn't fall off, but it's frozen onto the brake shoes inside, I guess. So I'm gonna get the gun and take them nuts off. I probably have to smack the shit out of that with a hammer to get it to come off. We're going to work tomorrow. Today's 4th of July. Anyways, happy Independence Day. Hope everybody's enjoying their freedom today and the sacrifices everybody made for the world we live in, for the country we live in, because piss on the rest of the world, I guess. But tomorrow we'll be going to work. It'd probably be a good thing if this wheel turns. I wonder if I'll need the gun or if I can just spin these up. Oh, that one came free. I was about to go get my big gun. Oh, yeah. Well, that didn't take too much doing. Okay. I'm gonna take it off because it kind of looks like there's a mouse nest in there. I guess I gotta get the gun now. I wouldn't be taking this out if I didn't think there was a mouse nest. Little bit of shit in there. Probably would have started a fire. That's good. Oh, there's more in there. Look at that. Good thing this axle was sitting out in not a field, but it was out in someone's backyard for at least good 8 or 10 months. So if you pick up used stuff, you know, that got hot one time, that would have caught on fire. That would have caught the tire on fire. Would have been a beautiful thing. Get your marshmallows out. It's got like a 20-foot long coal box or something on it. I don't particularly like how high it is or how long it is. Truck came with brand new tires on it all the way around. Okay, now that I'm done with the phone, I can pick up where I left off. I think I left off at new tires. Pretty sure this tag axle's last job was doing like tar and chip or something, because it is just covered in it. Just a quick rundown of the truck. Got the new double frame. '97 Peterbilt 357. It's got the Caterpillar C12 in it. Just one of them little yellow motors. I was trying to show you the valve cover. There it is. Single turbo. It has a full interior working dome light, glove box. Got one of these. Can you see that? Pittsburgh Power programmer, tuner, or something, whatever those are called. But 10-speed transmission. Ain't too proud of that. I need an 8LL in this unit. Okay, back to this. I was gonna start scraping some of that tar and chip off of there. Don't want that stuff messing with my lightweight. She's before I changed the tag, it was 26,200 on the tear. I think them straight axles are a little heavier, so maybe we'll lose a couple 100 pounds by putting this on there. Probably lose a couple 100 pounds in tires, because it had 385s on the old axle. We're putting skinny minis on. Did get the brakes cleaned off, got the mice nests out, got the drum and the tires on, so I can get this air situation situated. We have to go to that, make that little angle iron bracket there, weld it on there. Okay, I can't remember where I left off. We got the tires on. I cleaned up like where the old tag axle was mounted. Had my wife spray some fresh paint on there, keep it from rusting. After I got that fixed, replaced it, it came up. It's holding air, but the axle didn't come all the way up, so I had to adjust this regulator, and it came up the rest of the way. Got the cool little chrome caps on. They match the back. We got all this cleaned up. We got all that tar and chip stuff cleaned off of everything. I still got to pressure wash it. I'm not going to be able to do that tonight, but I think tomorrow after work I'm going to come home and pressure wash everything because it's all oil and cutting grease and everything. I greased it. I've been doing a little bit of cleanup around here. I had quite the mess. But right now, boy, it's after 7 now. I'm going to test fit here, mark my hole, drill the hole, and I'll have to pull the truck up and do some welding onto here. I don't know if you can see this area with the shadow in the sun here, but here's the pieces I want to use. And it's going to go just like that. Do it. See what I'm doing here? I want to weld the inside. There's a hole right there, and there is a hole here in this bracket, but it's underneath this cross member, and to use that mag drill here is almost impossible. In fact, it is impossible. Okay, I did the same step by step with all them drill bits as I did with the mag drill, except I put this in the vise and used my hand drill. Perfect. This is the inside that's going on the frame. I'm just going to slaughter some paint on it. And paint where we cleaned up from the old tag axle. Might as well do that. Not going to paint this because I'm going to weld there in a minute. Okay. As you can see by the sun, the shadows are long. So I'm going to get paint on my hands. Trying to set this up because I want to go to sleep. This is the last step. This will be done. still got to drill the hole in the other bracket. I'm going to do the same thing and put it on the other side. And then I'm going to pull the truck ahead. I'm going to beat a weld up the back. Call it a day. Go to work tomorrow.